Welcome to ZenTen with Jackie Rose, Zentangle. And we're on day 4 of this week. And we're going to fill in the background with one pattern. Now, you're always free to do whatever you want, of course. But here's what I am suggesting today. We're going to do the pattern Tagh, that's all it is a thumb or a mountain. So it's just this arc shape. And we're just going to do it, and we just kind of grow it. So we draw these arc shapes right on top of each other. And yours might look different than mine. Well, it definitely will. Even though it's just this one arc shape, we're all going to draw this differently. So do not try to do it just like me. Just pay attention to what the stroke is. You know, it's just an arc shape, and we're just growing it. So you can do whatever you want with it, letting go of what it looks like, focusing on each stroke, and we're going to fill in this background with this pattern. Now there's another way you can do this, and I'm going to start to do that now because see how thin it is here? So I'm going to turn this pattern Tagh into hugging C's. So I'm tracing along the edge, so it's really the same shape, but just a little bit maybe, well, the difference really is we're going to do one, and then we're going to trace along the sides of the one we just drew and then kind of hug it. So it's called hugging C. So it looks like a C shape, but we're coming along and we're hugging. So I kind of start on that previous C shape and come down and end touching it. So it's that same shape as Tagh, which is just an arc. And you can see the shape starts to change, and that's okay. We're not trying to focus on what it should look like. We're just focusing on this kind of roundish, arcish movement. Nice and slow and relaxed. And as I have some more room here, I'm going to bring back my Tagh, which is adding those more on top of each other. I kind of think of them like mountains or thumbs or something like that, but it doesn't really matter. Yours might look like stars, who knows? So let's really slow it down, nice and slow. See how slow you can go. See here I've got another narrow, so I'm going to just bring it back into hugging C's. And I will put these patterns in the description. And now notice how as you do this, I might notice some things in another pattern, like here I see some empty spaces, and I kind of want to just go back there and bring in some more of this diva dance rock and roll that we did, only because I'm noticing it. And it's okay to have white spaces. You don't have to fill them in, and you can fill them in with different things, but it's just what I'm choosing to do right now. So then I'll continue on. So just sit, just feel really relaxed. Let that mind calm down. Let it empty out. Clean out that head. Clean out that mind. Just like we take a shower every day to clean our bodies. This helps clean out our mind so that we can have a fresh mind, fresh thoughts. And by the way we do that is we just relax and focus just on what we're doing. Just focus on that stroke in a very relaxed way. Following what your inner artist desires. being nice and quiet. Maybe you're listening to some nice, soft, relaxing music. Whatever you're drawing is what you're meant to draw today. And if you're not feeling totally relaxed, then you might not be letting go of the outcome. You might be focusing on what it's supposed to look like. We've got to let that go. So I'm not even thinking about what this looks like. I'm just focusing on the stroke, and in that very moment, how I'm just following what I feel like doing. I'm just letting the pen do what it wants to do. And that's my inner artist coming through. So even though it might look like I'm focusing on what I want it to look like, I'm not. I'm just focusing what I feel like drawing. And isn't that life? When we focus on what makes us happy or what feels good, that's usually when we're in the right direction of our lives. So I challenge you today to let go of all your plans, all your ideas, all your thoughts, and just allow your inner CEO to come through. Your subconscious mind will lead you to something much better than you could have ever imagined. It's a great way to live your life. Okay, so there we are. Tomorrow we're going to shade this and make it really pop. So have a nice relaxing day, let everything go, and I'll see you tomorrow.